He was once worth more than the GDP of some countries. Private jets, political influence, entire markets moving at his command. At his peak, his net worth crossed $70 billion. And yet, he died with nothing. No empire, no fortune, no safety net. This isn't a story about bad luck. It's a story about how money actually works at the top. Most people think billionaires are untouchable, that once you win, you stay winning. But the truth is darker, because wealth at that level isn't cash. It's leverage, it's confidence, it's belief. And when belief collapses, so does everything else. This is the story of a billionaire who learned that too late. He didn't start rich. He started obsessed. Obsessed with growth, with domination, with being first. He built companies that didn't just compete, they controlled. Media, energy, infrastructure, finance. Banks trusted him. Governments listened to him. Investors followed blindly. Every deal worked. Every risk paid off. On paper, he was unstoppable. At his peak, his assets were valued at over $70 billion. But here's the detail nobody noticed. Almost none of it was liquid. His wealth wasn't money. It was borrowed confidence. Loans backed by shares. Shares backed by hype. Hype backed by momentum. As long as markets believed in him, the machine kept running. Private jets were leased. Yachts were financed. Mansions were leveraged. He didn't own luxury. Luxury owned him. And that system only works when nothing goes wrong. Then the market shifted. One bad investment. One regulatory change. One deal that didn't close. Banks started asking questions. Credit lines tightened. Stock prices dipped. Nothing catastrophic. Just enough to trigger fear. And fear spreads faster than wealth ever did. Investors pulled out. Lenders demanded collateral. Partners went silent. Suddenly, confidence, his real currency, was gone. Here's the brutal part. When you're worth billions on paper, you don't fall slowly. You fall vertically. Shares crashed. Assets were seized. Loans were called in overnight. Everything that once made him powerful turned against him. The same banks that begged to fund him now dismantled him. Within months, his empire was liquidated. And when the dust settled, there was nothing left. No cash reserves. No protected assets. No quiet escape plan. Just reputation and regret. He didn't die in luxury. He didn't die powerful. He died forgotten. A man who once moved markets couldn't afford the lifestyle he built his identity around. And that's the part people don't talk about. Because the ultra-rich don't lose money first. They lose status. And once that's gone, access disappears. Opportunities vanish. Doors close. Fast. This is why billionaires fear one thing more than poverty: irrelevance. Because real wealth isn't what you own, it's what you can survive losing. Cash flow beats valuation. Control beats appearance. Liquidity beats luxury. And the smartest people at the top, they plan their downfall before it ever happens. So the next time you hear about a billionaire's net worth, ask one question: how much of it could they walk away with tomorrow? Because if the answer is not much, then they're not rich. They're just temporarily believed. If you want more stories they don't teach in business school, welcome to the 1% Files. Subscribe, because real power is understanding how the game actually ends.